Web3 gaming was supposed to offer a level playing field, a decentralized, player-owned economy where participation and skill actually translated to fair rewards. But because public blockchains are permissionless, they often operate like a dark forest. There are predators in the trees, and they have way more capital than you do. The apex predator of this ecosystem is the whale. These are highly capitalized users who enter a new protocol and buy up every single top-tier asset on day one. When they do this, they capture up to 90% of the protocol's entire yield. The casual retail players are starved out. What started as a fun, interactive game turns into a financial spreadsheet where normal players provide the exit liquidity for the largest wallets. Alchemy Guild, deployed on Arbitrum Sepolia, takes a completely different approach. Instead of trying to ban highly capitalized players, they built an economic trap designed to use the whale's capital against them. It is an inversion of standard decentralized design. Instead of policing wealth, the system weaponizes it to subsidize the broader community. This trap works by balancing two specific gears within the tokenomics engine. The first gear is a deflationary crafting system. To get higher-tier assets, players have to burn 3 lower-tier assets. You burn 3 lead elements to craft 1 silver element, and 3 silver to craft 1 gold. This ties directly into the protocol's Waterfall Yield system. As the protocol harvests real USDC trading fees from its underlying Uniswap v3 liquidity pools, it splits those fees into 3 distinct payout streams. The highest tier, the gold element, taps into all 3 of those yield pools simultaneously. This God mode incentive pulls players to craft to the very top. The second gear is the constraint that keeps this incentive from breaking the economy. It is a strict 331 RPG loadout limit. In classic role-playing games like Skyrim or Final Fantasy, a player cannot equip 50 legendary swords at once. They are bound by the physical slots on their character: 1 weapon, 1 set of armor. The protocol's staking contract enforces this exact rule on the blockchain. A single wallet is capped at holding a maximum of 3 lead, 3 silver, and exactly 1 gold element. By combining a massive financial reward with an unbendable physical limit, the smart contract asserts perfect control over how much yield any single wallet can extract. When a highly capitalized player discovers this God mode yield opportunity, their behavioral response is entirely predictable. They inject massive capital into the system to sweep the market, buying up every entry-level Tier 1 element they can find. This aggressive purchasing triggers the deflationary burn. Our player condenses their massive inventory, crafting their way up to 20 Tier 3 gold elements. Then comes the moment of collision. The player attempts to stake all 20 of those gold elements to maximize their yield. The smart contract throws a hard revert. The transaction is completely blocked. They are stopped cold. They have 1 active asset generating incredible yield, and 19 highly valuable assets sitting completely useless in their wallet. The player's natural, selfish instinct to dominate the economy has unwittingly maneuvered them into a mathematically inescapable corner. There is only one viable path to recouping that massive capital expenditure. They must sell those 19 inactive gold elements on the secondary market. The buyers of these high-tier elements are the exact retail players that large accounts typically exploit for exit liquidity. A moment of wonder. This inversion of the standard crypto power dynamic is what the developers call the Blacksmith effect. The protocol converts a parasitic actor into the community's primary manufacturer. They used their own wealth to fund the deflationary burn, compress the asset supply, and deliver high-tier gear directly to the rest of the player base. Doing this at scale requires specific back-end engineering. The protocol handles this gamified logic using a gas-efficient triple accumulator architecture that calculates yield in constant time, all while user gas fees are completely subsidized by paymasters. In the permissionless Wild West of Web3, developers don't need complex economic taxes to build a fair economy. By implementing the right structural constraints, a system's biggest threat becomes its greatest asset.